Hello again my dudes, this is Kadima with another Black Myth Wukong boss guide video, this time for the second frog in the game, the one in chapter 2, Lang-Li-Guhh-Baw. Now this one is actually an electric frog and we are fighting in water, which is not ideal because he will manage to disseminate the electricity in the water and that will increase the damage taken from his attacks. Now you want to try to focus as per usual on doing some light hits so you can build up your focus. In this particular case it's very hard to charge the heavies while running around because the area is quite small, so you have to be careful, and his jumps are actually quite good at reaching you no matter how far from him you are. So it's a very tough fight simply because we are in a very tight spot and that spot is full of water and the guy just shoots electricity towards you, which benefits his damage because of we being in the water. Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm still trying to use the Pilgrim set at the beginning of chapter 2. Still a very good set. Unfortunately, for this particular boss fight is not the best as we are in such a confined area. Still, getting those perfect dodges also helps build up the focus. And then, as soon as you have 3, you know what to do. Sprint around a little bit to boost the damage, and then hit him in the face to get a massive chunk of HP out of this guy. Use Cloud Step if you are in a tight spot, just like I was, needing to heal. His sparks, unfortunately, do travel around for quite a long time, and they are hard to dodge. But stay away from his legs as well. Unfortunately, I completely mistimed my charging heavies here and he decided to swallow me up a little bit and chew me out. He nearly got me killed. I got lucky there, not gonna lie, but still not finished with this fight just yet. I have no more heals available, as you can see, but I still have Cloud Step and I still have Red Tides. Red Tides, lucky for me, does a tremendous amount of damage to this guy. Even though he's in water, as long as you can build up that might meter and then do a nice dodge with a heavy hit, it will stun him and it will get him on fire. The fire is not gonna last long though, because as I just said, we are in water and he's just gonna get rid of it. But even though that's the case, I was still comfortable despite my mistakes and despite being in a tight spot, and I managed to get the win ultimately by the skin of my teeth. As you can see, I barely survived. Keep in mind at this stage you can actually get better armor. I just decided not to, as I was saving my materials for the armor I actually want. Now, because of fighting the previous boss, which is the final chapter in final boss of chapter 1, we now get access to the first relic, and I strongly recommend you go with the option shown. As you can see, my sparks are still being used around building up the focus points, but now I am also working on getting the martial arts available and upgraded so I can do a bit more damage and get a bit more reach with my attacks. But this is pretty much the armor I'm using, as you can see, still the same from the previous boss guide. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't just yet, and you guys have a good day. Cheerio!